She's back. We have a problem and a solution. I'm impressed. Man, I didn't even measure. I literally put it on the 45 mark and hoped that the machine would do well. And yet again, I'm impressed. It's got a tiny little gap, but you gotta take into account it's that much of a gap with 2 cuts. So it was off half that amount. And all I have to do is touch this to a sander, and that would be gone. I would say that this is a very good investment for a new business even. I'm a new business. I'm not a personal user. I'm going to use this thing, so yeah, pay attention to the videos. You'll see how the thing performs long term. This is going to be a tray. Ooh, that's a bit warm. That this sits in. So the tray is going to get attached to the car, and then this guy will be able to get set up in there and sit on it, and then we're going to strap it in place. That torch is probably smoking. It's not the best ever, but it'll do. I need some. This corner is gonna have to fit, so I think I'm just gonna wash this corner over real quick, so it'll be less grinding. Alright, well that's 100%. We're going to shape round these corners off and make it look a little bit better. I weld aluminum 100% mostly because it's fragile, and any vibrations it'll have tendencies to crack. I'm going to probably leave this inside corner, but I'm going to take this one down. I'm going to take this one down because that fits up into the corner. I'm going to leave that. But for now, this guy can just go cool off. Okay, so this is gonna catch this end. It's gonna get welded outside here, so it's going into the box. It's gonna get welded here, and I don't just want this end out here floating. So I'm gonna have something capture it. So that's gonna be where it gets captured. And I can also use this as a baffle in the tank. So that's what I'm gonna do. See how it kind of just rounds those edges? They're not real sharp. Just makes them a little bit duller. But I see something like that. And then that guy's gonna get chopped off right here at a 45, maybe not quite a 45, but so that there's more opening to the top so that the oil will be flowing down and it won't want to pick up from the bottom. Here's a look at the baffle. I need to straighten this out some, but I'm going to put it up there. That way when I weld this all the way across on the inside, I'll tie into my baffle. Then I'm going to weld it on the outside also, but that's just going to provide a fatigue resistance, which is not 60-61, so it shouldn't crack like 60-61 would. This is 50-52, well, obviously for bending properties. All right, we were trying to figure out how we were going to secure this piece to keep it from rattling around inside the tank. So I'm going to build a ledge on this side that it slides under, and then on this side I just welded a piece, and we're going to weld it there, and then I'm going to drill and tap it so you can screw it down, so it'll go under a ledge there, and this end can't come up, and then this end will bolt down with a big old washer. I still got to cut, I'm going to cut a relief in here, like you think about it like a bathtub overfill. And that way, I'm going to have my drain or my return line coming in here. Actually, it'll probably be in here. And dumping the oil. This will break up all the bubbles. It'll also act as a baffle this way. I got a baffle this way. And if the oil capacity is ever over the flow rate of what this can go, and the oil rate starts to, or oil level starts to build, then we'll cut a slot in here so that when it gets in, it'll just dump and free flow. All right, so I welded in a ledge there, and I drilled and tapped and welded in a piece here, so that now that will sit under there, and it can't come up. And then we're just gonna use this for now. This isn't the final. Can't move. And then we take this back out. Even with this up, the bottom doesn't move, so. Then I'm gonna weld a handle on here. Or, I can't make this a handle, because it's gotta unscrew. And then this comes out. I'll give you access to clean, which it's gonna have to slide out and then come up like that, but. Alright, we mark center. We're just gonna put this here, and I happen to have a 2.5 inch hole saw, so I'm just gonna. Alright, so this is where we've gotten.
what we've come up with. I got this all tacked on. Sorry, I gotta get that front piece done. But let me show you how this is gonna go in here. So, right, that kind of it all kind of goes in at once. Pretty nicely though. It's gonna fit up in there. We're gonna put some straps on it to keep it. Sorry. Keep it up tight and nice. We got there's the outlet, so it's gonna come out of the tank there. That's the tank feed. Obviously this is the fill. This is the return line, and then this guy and this guy is gonna be a sight glass, so that you'll be able to see the oil level. And it's always going to be above this bottom tank, so I'm measuring oil level from here to here basically. So we're measuring the oil level from here to here. So if there's any oil, you can see it all. Your pickup's getting oil. But this is the vent. I need to put a little baffle in there for the vent. But yeah. Oh, there's the sump on the bottom for draining. And then, obviously, this guy goes in there and then gets bolted in place. Now I'm going to come up with a different bolt than this. Like I might weld all these together and put a big handle on this just so the bolt can't fall through here ever. And then it also can't go through the pickup ever. But that's secured in there now. That's where I was saying the sight glass. I'm not welding this in yet. This is going to be the last piece I weld in because I want to be able to get here and here good. So I'm going to weld this on fully. I'm going to weld this on fully without this in place. And then I'm going to put this in place and weld it. Come on. But yeah, that's going to be the sight glass. So it's going to go from here to here. So you'll see the oil level. And it'll, you know, always be. You'll have all this oil, and then you're measuring this. Alright. Oh, and then the lid. Hell yeah.